What is going on? Come on in, come on in. It is your girl, your coach, your favorite coach, Nadia Kash Krew, founder, creator of the Kash Method, global women's wellness coach. I teach, coach, and train women on how to become impactful and own their health legacy through practical daily application, right? We're not being overworked. We're not burnt out. We're not stressed out. We're still enjoying Granny's pies, building confidence from the inside out, not only shifting and transforming our own lives, but those that are connected to us. I firmly believe that we are always encouraged by other people's testimonies. I want you to think even right now, right, as you're coming on in on this live, whatever you're excellent at, wherever you're thriving in, chances are you saw someone else doing it and you were encouraged by what they were able to accomplish. And you said, hey, if she can, so can I, which is why I love bringing on my clients who have become family. That's what I want to set the tone for, right? During this time, we are family. So if there is anything that I say or Ivette, when I bring her on, that she's saying that you relate to, make sure you're throwing it in the chat. Listen, I'm talking to a camera, and when Ivette comes on, I'm going to be able to see her, but we can't see you. So the way we see you is really blowing up the chat and letting us know what is resonating with you. So there are three things, my friend, my beautiful queen, that I want you to do right now. Number one, I need you to drop in the comments, where are you watching from? I ask this all the time because I love to know in what part of the world are we reaching and reteaching. So drop in the comments where you're watching from and what some of your goals are for your wellness journey and legacy, right? Number two, I need you to go ahead and share this live, share this broadcast right now with a sister friend, a cousin, a grandma, a mom, anyone else that you know that this will bless with, okay? I believe that transformation happens in community and we are stronger together. Number three, right now, before any excuses come, grab your phone, go ahead and text me the word machine to 401-341-1402. Right now, text the word machine to 401-341-1402. What that's going to do is get you a free consultation with myself and my team. We're going to show you how you too can be impactful and own your health and wellness legacy without feeling overworked, burnt out, getting the support that you need, and making wellness simple and fun and doable. So ladies, let's bring on in my friend Ivette. How are you, love?
Hi, I'm good.
Yay! So excited to have you on. You know, we always have so much fun when we're together. So Ivette, let's get right on into it. And I want you to share with me, where were you before the Kash Method? Where were you before you met crazy Coach Nadia? Share with me just some of the struggles that you were going through and what caused you to say yes to this program and yes to yourself.
I was gaining weight and I was very unhappy. I've always been able to kind of snap out of it and start working out and get my rhythm going again. But this time around, I just could not snap out of it. And I said, I have to do something. And it was actually while watching someone else that I follow, that follows you as well, is that I said, oh my goodness, look at her. I can't believe she like legit transformed in front of me. And I said, I have to see what she's doing. And then I saw you and I said, I have to do this. Um, I chose to reach out to you because in the past, I used to work out with trainers and it did me wonderful. And I knew that the best way to get myself back on track was to be with a trainer, which will hold me accountable for everything that I wanted to do. So, but I didn't have the time to be on a schedule of that trainer. So I said, I have to reach out to her and see what she's all about. I did. And I am the happiest that I've ever been. Your Kash Method by far is elite.
Yes.
The community that you have pushes me, holds me accountable, and there's nothing that I would have done different. Nothing at
Oh. Yeah, you know, Yvette, I mean, your results speak for themselves, right? And the beautiful thing, and while physically, I mean, it's just like night and day, you're absolutely killing it. But also, too, when it comes to your mindset and just habits, ladies, as you're watching this, right, even in this season right now, Yvette has a lot and she has plenty of reasons where she can continue to lean on excuses. But every day she's making that conscious decision to execute imperfectly, execute right where she's at and execute for the amount of time that she can. So Ivette, share with me how the Kash method has helped you to train your mind throughout this course of time.
Absolutely. Like I said, I am not on anyone's schedule. I'm on my schedule, which works for me, right? So, and I think that's the biggest issue that many of us have. Where do I fit my workout into? And since I'm not following someone else's schedule but my own, I make up the time. And like I said, the community. Um, you're constantly reaching out. You're constantly saying, "How are you? Where are you? What do you need from me? How can I help you?" Which is it's amazing. I used to weigh. Okay, I'm 50 years old, ladies. I used to weigh 183 pounds when I joined Nadia, and I've lost, or I shedded 13 pounds so far. Uh,
Yeah.
I must say that, at times I felt overwhelmed. I said, I can't do this 45-minute workout. But then I said, okay, I can do 15 or 20 minutes of it. But while I was in it, I said, well, I'm already here. Might as well just go ahead and finish the 45 minutes. So
Mm.
the community, the group of ladies that are on here hold me accountable for everything. I'm much more careful with my food intake. I'm not a coffee drinker, and Nadia knows that I used to drink energy drink to kind of get myself going in the mornings because I am up very early in the morning. Um, but I just lost my sense of thought. Uh, as the
Okay.
hack,
Right.
um,
No, no problem at all.
I do my workouts in the evenings because
Mhm.
that's what works for me.
Right.
Mornings, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to work out at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I work out in the evenings. That works out for me. I post every day that I'm on there. If I don't post, it's because I either got too busy during my workday, or honestly, I put it in for another day. But I make sure that I do that because if I don't do it, then I can't blame anyone else but myself.
Right, right. I love that. Now, also, Yvette, share with me what you're using throughout the program, right? You hear me say all the time, you are the machine, the world is your gym. Give them a little bit more insight. Like, does this program require a lot? Do you need to go out and get a ton of equipment, or do you need a huge space in your house? What does that look like?
No, I did not have to get anything. I did have a treadmill which collected dust in my basement. And I had a couple of other things from prior working out, but there is nothing you need. You can use your own body weight. And if you want to do weights, then you can add those weights. And you don't have to go to the store to get those weights. You can hold a gallon of milk or a gallon of water.
Right,
You have a can of beans, anything that's going to add some resistancy, right? The program is amazing. The videos, you can do them when you want, how many times you want, is there forever at no additional cost. Um, Nadia comes up with, little things to do, kind of to motivate it if you kind of fallen off the wagon, how to get back in there. But you're putting in for you. You are investing in you. So if you can invest on many other things, as I used to, there's no excuse, right? I used to spend $1,500 on a bag, right? Why not spend a portion of that on me?
right. That
Something,
you
but the
know
bag
that's
is
so
something out
good
of
that
it.
you brought that up, because at the end of the day, one of my mentors always says that we take us wherever we go. So, ladies, drop it in the chat. How many of us has splurged and has spent money on the bag, or the makeup artist, or our hair done, whatever it is, and that lasts for a certain time. But at the end of the day, we take us everywhere we go, as my mentor has shown me. So we are our best investment, right? And we want to make sure we don't want to wait till we have a certain thing to do the action to become the person. We have to be an active participant in our becoming. Also, too, I pose this question, Yvette. Thank you for touching on this. If we save whatever it is, let's say the $1,000 or the 5,000, whatever it is, and we stop ourselves from going into the program. Yes, we have the $1,000 or the $5,000 in the bank account, but we're still the same person. We still have the same complaints, right? We still haven't gotten a step closer or fulfilled any of the vision that we have, right? So why not go ahead and put that money to work for you and be an active participant in your becoming? So again, ladies, as Eva is talking and sharing her story, make sure that you're texting the number machine to 401-341-1402 to get your free consult today. Yvette, share with me how the community, right? Because again, if we go to the gym, chances are we're going in there, hey, doing our thing, coming out. Or even if we're working out at home right now, if we're doing it solo, we're truly missing out on one of the greatest aspects is community. Share with me how the community, the crew in specific, has been for you.
Yeah, listen, to me personally, I've done the gym stuff. And I was a gym rat, as they used to call them. But I don't need to go to the gym, nor do I want to go to the gym, nor do I have time to go to the gym. The community is a group of ladies that are not judgmental. They're not going to criticize you. They're always applauding you, giving you accolades for all of your efforts, for all of your accomplishments. It's not a negative page. Listen, we all go on there and say, "Oh my God, what I killed this, or I got this, or I fell off the wagon, or all of this personal stuff, got in the way of me working out." We're not judging and them saying, "Well, that's why you haven't lost anything." But it's not about losing weight. It's about feeling good, being happy with you, loving you, right? So whether I lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 13 pounds, or someone else just loses 2 pounds, it's not a competition. We're all different. We're all built different. Our bodies work differently, young or old. I mean, we have young and older ladies. I'm an older lady. I got an AARP the other day in the mail. Okay. So, but yes, this group of community of women, if it wasn't for them, honestly, and Nadia always pushing me, I think I would have found the excuse. That this time around, I couldn't have excuses, because then I can only blame myself. And while I am girl crushing on the girl that I follow,
Right.
I can't say, "Oh my God, I want to look like her." I should be looking like her at this point if I'm not going to make an effort. I can't blame anyone else. I can't blame the program, because the program works. But if you don't, sorry, my phone went away. If you don't put in the effort for yourself, then you can't blame anyone. It's not that the program doesn't work. Nadia's program is amazing. She has nutrition, she has strength training, she has cardio, all everything and anything you need on a support system. You have it on that page, and you have it with the girls. Every day we post. Every day we're giving each other props for doing what we can do. And it doesn't have to be you're stuck at something for an hour. Just 15 minutes. Just move around 15, 20 minutes.
I love that. Yvette, thank you for touching on that, right? Because we always say something is better than nothing, number one, and we make small changes and small steps. So one of the things I always say, ladies, right? If 15 minutes, just like Yvette said, is where you're at, cool, awesome, celebrate that. Own that 15 to 20 minutes of you being intentionally moving. Work on your hydration, right? Have a community that supports you. And just like Yvette said, when you show up, even if you're saying, okay, I'm only going to do 15 minutes or 20 minutes, chances are you're going to push yourself just a little further, because miracles in the movement, right? Once you get in there, you're like, let me go and get it done. And that confidence starts to build. So Yvette, outside of seeing such phenomenal results physically, share with me some of the other benefits that you're seeing. Maybe it's, being able to, tackle these long days that you have and still have the energy to do it over and over again, right? So I just want you to share some of the benefits that you're experiencing from the program.
So benefit number one, I gave up the energy drink, and I legit drink my water every day. I wasn't drinking my 16 ounces, which is just a bottle of water, because I'm sure we can drink 16 ounces of wine any given time of the day. So I drink my it hydrates me right away. My face has cleared up a lot. Like I was starting to get like acne at an older age, and I guess it was my intake or lack of intake. So my skin feels better, my hair feels better. I mean, it's not as dry. I'm not feeling bloated, because the older I got, things got in the way. Like dairy products were really affecting me. And at first I just thought maybe I was just eating too much of it, but then I started realizing it didn't matter what type of consumption I was having. I was still feeling that way, and I didn't like it. So I don't feel bloated often or at all. I hate this part, but I was not getting my menstruation, and my doctor told me that I was going to go into premenopause earlier, because I did go through a couple of rounds of IVF, and I'm not menstruation on a regular, which is surprising. It's good and bad, because it came back. Regulated itself. The cramping that I used to get. And honestly, I don't miss a lot of the stuff that I used to kind of crave before. I'm not a big junk food eater, right? So I've never been a big junk food eater, but all, at times I would just go for the fast food because it was just easier because my schedule is not like most people's schedules, but my eating habits have been better. I stop myself if I know I'm going to eat something or it's too late in the night. I'm like, nope, I just worked out. Why am I going to do that to myself?
Right.
So yeah, I feel just so much better. Skin, hair, gut, everything.
I love it. And I was just literally telling you before we hopped on live, I was like, girl, did you do something new with your hair? She's like, no, same thing. But she just said she's noticing the differences from the inside out. So before we end this, Ivette, I want you to talk to the woman right now that's about to text, but it's like, I don't know, like still unsure, still letting fear cripple her. Share with her why, that next step should be that consult.
Why not?
Right.
Why not invest in yourself? What's stopping you? If you're having financial issues, I'm sure Nadia can, figure out some kind of payment plan. Why not? I'm sure you will find a payment plan for anything else, or
Right.
credit card, which means you have to make monthly payments. I just feel like it's like your car, right? You're going to treat your car nicely, right? If you have to do your oil change and your tire rotations for your car to run right, why not do it for yourself, for yourself, so that your insides are running fine, so that you can live longer. Especially if you have children, you want to live longer for your children's, for your spouse, or for your family. Why not you? Why a bag? Why give money to the big retail when you can give the money to yourself? You're investing in yourself. If you're getting interest back on what you're putting in for yourself.
Right. So true. So true. Well, Ivette, thank you so much
Absolutely.
for sharing your story and your
Oh,
testimony. And just like
oh,
you mentioned,
it's not voting. Text. Make sure you text. Do it for yourself. You won't regret it.
yes. And just like she said, she was encouraged by somebody else's story. And so I'm so thankful that she has afforded us the opportunity for someone else to be encouraged by her. So Ivette, thank you.
Absolutely. Have a good day, ladies.
You too. So like she said, right, you are the only example of what true wellness looks like. I want to leave you with this. If you are the only example of what true wellness looks like to someone that you love the most, right? The first person that comes to mind is significant other or niece, right? Nephew, son, daughter, mom, whatever it is for you. You are the only example of what true wellness looked like to them. Are you confident that if they no longer had access to you, that they would know how to take ownership and flourish in their wellness, right? I always say self-love, or self-confrontation rather, is a form of self-love. Let's be honest with what's looking back in the mirror right now. Can we raise our hands, take out our phones, and make that text, because we know that there is improvement that needs to be made within our wellness? There will always be improvement that needs to be made, but that we can be intentional, right? That we can really face it head on. So I want you right now to go ahead, like Ivette said, and text the word machine to 401-341-1402. They're my team. We're waiting to talk with you in specific and get you started transforming from the inside out. Now, before we hop off this live, I'm going to go ahead and leave with our 4 a.m. mantra. Share this video one more time. Let someone know that they should have been on here, okay? We're going to make that decision right now, that today is going to be a great day, that we're expecting amazing things to happen to us and through us. Blessings are going to flow over our lives. We're going to be a blessing to others as we walk in that spirit of excellence. You are a different kind of strong, my friend. Train the mind, body follows. How do we train the mind? By making choices and making decisions where we want to be now. You want more energy? Text, right? You want to be able to run up and down that park with the little one or your niece, your nephew, cousins? Text. You're tired of being sick and tired? Text right now. Do not delay. Miracles in the movement. I'll see you soon.